I'd like to thank a few people for their help and inspiration during the van build, especially Dave at Here for the Banter, the guys at Green Earthling, and also Mel at Mel's Van World. Thanks very much guys for your useful tips and all your advice. It really has made a difference. Thanks again. Welcome to my Vauxhall Vivaro campervan tour. Let's start from the back. Installed some mesh nets in the rear doors, which will come in handy for storing hats and gloves and various other loose things. The lower cupboard was designed purely for the chemical toilet, so that it's easy to pull out to use, and once you're finished, easy enough to put straight back in again. The cupboard above the chemical toilet is where we keep our sleeping bags, kettle, and we have a container that we keep other loose items in. On the rear of our kitchen unit we have a double USB outlet, which is handy for charging your phone, and also a 12-volt outlet. The rear cabinet we can also store our outdoor chairs, and the 3 hooks provide a place for hanging our jackets. These window blinds and rails were purchased through Caravans, and the blackout material was sewn on by my very helpful neighbour. The display unit shows the voltage of the leisure battery and also has another handy double USB outlet. In my wife's opinion, no van is complete without these fairy lights. A 12-volt water pump provides the water that we need for washing the dishes or filling the kettle. These underbed storage units, which are on mini casters, are useful for either storing bedding or clothing. Behind this magnetic fascia is where the leisure battery is located. It's also a good location for the power isolation switch. The spotlight on this side is handy for illuminating the work surface area, but also if you want to use the portable stove. The spotlight on this side can be used as a reading light, but you can also adjust it to give you a different lighting effect. The main roof lights are operated with a RF remote control and can be switched from 100% to 50%, 25%, and even go as low as 10%. In order to swivel the double front seat, first of all have to remove the safety pins, and then the two front securing bolts. We then move to the rear of the seat and remove the two split pins, and then the two rear securing bolts. Now it's just a case of rotating the double seat in a clockwise direction until it's facing the rear. Once it's in position, it's just a case of locking it, just using two of the securing bolts. This seating position now gives a more open and spacious feel to the van. The cupboard under the sink is where our fresh water and wastewater are stored and can be easily removed, and that's also where our rubbish bin is kept, just behind the door. In our middle cupboard we have a designated cutlery tray, which is another one of Dave's great ideas, and we also have other storage for other items. Plenty of storage in the rear cupboard, even though the wheel arch is taking up quite a bit of room. As you can see, the van is now in bed mode, and that concludes our tour of the van. Thanks again for watching.